Belle is telling everyone to pause for a moment of silence. Agatha is swinging out his Mauricio. Ooh, that's some fancy footwork, Mauricio. I know this is a funeral, but look at the girl sleeping on the bench. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Beauty and the Beast adventure. This is a Sims 4 fairy tale story. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. I am starting the episode off with Belle and Takoda Beast Tamer. They are actually outside of their normal locations and they are working out. You can tell that Takoda works out regularly. They haven't owned a treadmill since he moved with his family to Tamarang. We are thinking about getting one if we can think of a place to put it, and so we can do some working out at home. But Belle is working out. She has been trying to lose some baby weight, but she's doing it slowly and surely and in a healthy way. They also really like to cook, but they are into fresh living. They have farm animals, or had. I think almost all of our chickens died last episode. Or actually, you may not have seen it if you are not a Patreon member. We have some old farm animals and Grim came for them because Grim comes for us all. Bella's going to get a little strength training in. We've got Panya who is training Takoda. But now the Beast Tamers are going to work out and lift weights so that they can get home before the girls really need their attention. They're at home right now with their grandpa Mauricio and a babysitter. So yeah, we can't leave them with Mauricio by themselves yet. We also got a notification during our Patreon exclusive that Mauricio is kind of at the end of life. So we didn't know if that meant a day or 2 or 3 days. But Mauricio, although erratic, he has lived a full life. He has done everything on his soul's journey. He has doted on his grandchildren when he's not accidentally leaving them in the streets. He has battled with his paranoia and erratic nature since his wife died, Belle's mother. But sometimes he's good and sometimes he's not. But he has really enjoyed life. Belle loves her dad and Takoda loves her dad. And the girls really love him. Belle is actually feeling pretty good. Before we leave, Belle needs to go to the restroom. So I'm going to send her down to the restroom as we talk about our goals for the episode. One of the big things you should know is that this is our season finale. Every season is a new story in Fairy Tale Adventures. This is a long running series. So even if you don't see season 3 right away, we will have one. Sometimes in my long running series, we take a short break and we'll see another series. But my long running series, Fairy Tale Adventures, 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 Edition, the women's based series, they always come back around at some point. Yeah, this is the last episode for Belle Beauty. However, once we go off air for stories, you probably will see their family in Alive. I'm sure you will, just like you've been seeing Midas King's daughters. So look for them in Lives. But our goals are just to wrap their story up for our storytelling part of our series and to see where their family lands by the end of the episode. Belle is happy. Takoda is happy, even though he was back in the Beast outfit. I will let you know that Belle and Takoda talked about this in my Patreon exclusive. Takoda was just stressed, having the 2 infants and now the 2 toddlers. It was a lot, planning the birthday parties, Mauricio's wedding, just staying afloat. Bills still had to be paid. Things had to be done around the house. He worried about Belle even when she was pregnant. It just took him to a place of stress. Even though he's happy in his family life, he was back in the Beast costume. But they talked it out, and Takoda said that he would not be doing that again. He would not be a beast again. And to be fair, he just had the costume on. It's not like he was being beastly acting to his family. We know that Takoda changed. He changed for himself. He changed because he also wanted to be the best man he could be for Belle. He used to be hot-headed and angry about the curse that was thrown at him that turned him into a beast, or that made him want to wear the Beast costume. But he took accountability for that, embraced true happiness, and he changed from hot-headed to cheerful. We've come a long way in this series. Belle is a successful business owner. We're getting a notice that her business ideas were stolen. She has a 5-star business at this point. She is a local legend, and it took us a long time to get there. We've got business perk points to spend. Let's do that. Let's do the ultrasonic whistle. We topped off the tips. Takoda is feeling jealous. He feels like Belle was flirting, but I don't. He's gonna go home. They both are. We'll be right back. We are back, and Takoda has his hair down, and he's waiting for Marley to get down the stairs. She is an independent toddler, but even though she is potty trained, her dad is still trying to work with her. Another thing we will do when we go live with Belle and with her family is finish her master mentor aspiration, because she's got to teach 5 more hobby classes. She's on level 3 of the aspiration. Mentor another sim for 3 hours and become a mentor to another sim. So things she's done in the past won't count for this level. She is out here playing with Reagan, and Reagan's got her coat on. It is pretty cold outside. After she finishes this, do some flashcards with Reagan. Reagan needs all of her skills. The girls are only a few months apart. Somebody just reached a max skill in gourmet cooking because nobody's actually cooking. Let's have Takoda come and cook for the family. Well, it wasn't Takoda. Takoda is a level 9 gourmet cooking skill. We're gonna cook lobster tortellini. The girls will like the pasta. Our baby girl is still using the restroom. Landgrab Power Company safety alert. Due to squirrels, we are going to turn off your power sometime in the next 48 hours. Prepare? No. Well, too bad. We're turning your power off right now, actually. We don't even have food. We can't even cook. We can cook. We'll just grill. Let's do Franken beans so that we can teach the girls. Are these our chicks? These are our chicks. These are Eggy and Cricket. Let's talk like Eggy and Cricket. I'm gonna have Belle come and give Marley a bath. Marley stinks super bad. So we're gonna give her a bath. We've got Reagan out here playing with the chicks. I don't know how they get out, but they are out. We don't have any hens. We got chicks, but not hens. So we're gonna get 1 hen. We got Taco. That's the only remaining chicken, and Taco's an elder. All of our other ones dies. Did he cook? Okay, y'all. So the girls are coming to eat. Mauricio is talking to himself. It looks like he's talking to a tree, but he's talking to himself. There is our girl. Fairies do stay nearby them. Takoda, he's actually gonna eat too. They're gonna sit and eat what they can. I'm gonna have Mauricio clean up this cake too once he finishes eating. The girls are sitting here enjoying each other's company. The cool thing about having kids so close in age, they're eating their Franken beans. They're probably agreeing that their dad did a good job. They can both agree with this dinner. I'm gonna have Belle come read Marley to sleep. Mauricio is starting arguments with everybody, so I'm not sure what's wrong, and we're gonna ask him about it. What's the problem, Mauricio? Because we just have to kind of calm him down sometimes. See, he wants to denounce the friendship, but he knows that it's his medical condition, his mental health. He's just gotta talk to him and be okay. Mauricio is gonna see if his wife Agatha Crumplebottom wants to come over, because the only way he can see her is for her to come visit, because she refuses to leave her cousin Agnes to live with him. Reagan is trying to go to sleep, but I'm gonna have her get up and have her mom come and teach her the potty skill, because she needs to learn. Her sister can go potty on her own. Belle is gonna take her right here. I'm gonna get Takoda squared away. I see Agatha. Mauricio is going to come and discuss her uncomfortable mood, because we can look at her and tell something is absolutely wrong. He's like, is it being married to me? Is that why you're so sad? She kind of chuckled. He liked that she laughed at that. In the meantime, I'm gonna have Takoda craft a bathtub. Since the Plopsy listings are broken for now, I did find out they will be fixed with the October 2nd update of the game for Adventure Awaits. Until then, we'll craft big furniture that we can just sell in Bill Buy. Mauricio is going to flirt with Agatha. Then they're gonna go to his room and chat. He's got some plans for Miss Agatha Crumplebottom. I should call her Agatha Beauty. We don't have any power, so what else are they gonna be doing? It's limited options. They're gonna do a seductive dance. Go Agatha. Agatha is swinging those hips. Mauricio, ooh, that's some fancy footwork, Mauricio. Get it? Mauricio said they ain't got no power. They might as well have fun. And our grayscale having ranch hand. How long is he gonna have grayscale, y'all? I hope he finishes fixing the sink, because he hadn't done much. Mauricio, I don't know where he's going. He was going to talk to Agatha. He's going upstairs. Okay, well, he's coming back down. You know, he is kind of erratic, so it's just hard to know sometimes. Belle wants to take a shower, but this ranch hand keeps following her. So what she is gonna do, Mauricio and Agatha are getting there. Woohoo. Belenita is going to come harvest. Our power came back on. I can't stand those land grabs, y'all. Because what did they cut our power off from? Our bill is paid. They couldn't give a logical explanation as to why our power would be turned off. Mauricio and Agatha are still getting it on. I can't weed these plants. They're all sparkling, but it doesn't seem like any of them need evolving either. Agatha's going upstairs, I see, but we're just gonna harvest all of our stuff while the girls are asleep. Neither one of the parents are tired, oddly enough. So I'm just gonna let them get some work done. Maybe Belle can open her store and do a class, because she's gonna need to do that to finish her aspiration anyway. I can't wait to play them live with you all. Mauricio really has to go to the bathroom pretty bad. His bladder is getting worse and worse. He's got reward store points, so let's spend them. I'll get anywhere between 3,000 and 8,000 points, and then remember to spend them. Can we afford or is it called the steel bladder? Yes, it's 2,000 points. So let's get that so he doesn't have to go to the bathroom as much. Being gregarious could help him because y'all know he's already very erratic. I don't know why he has this soy wax, but we really need to give that to Belle because she needs it to make her candles. But let's go ahead and make an orange candle. We have been making plain ones because it did make sense. It hadn't been making sense because she spent so much on the Dodge. Mauricio is looking at his marriage license and let's see what he thinks about that. Mauricio is reading his will. He wants to make sure he gets it in order. He feels like he does. I'm only doing that because we did get that notice. Yeah, Mauricio is getting ready to take his last breaths. Why didn't he sleep? Why did he get up? Mauricio had the option to become a playable ghost or free roaming ghost or rebirth. We didn't want to do that. I thought he would just die in his sleep and he did turn over and then he got out of the bed. So Belle and Takoda are just gonna hug. They'll have to tell the girls. They're both kind of feeling flirty. It's like a weird vibe. They're just cleaning. Takoda's gotta cook. The girls, at least one of them would be up soon and it never takes long for them to be hungry. And Takoda is actually hungry right now. I guess our just let's play and see is off the table. I think now we definitely have to have a funeral. It's 6 in the morning. We need to contact Agatha. All right, guys. We'll be having Mauricio's funeral at 5 o'clock today. Even our plea doesn't work. It says you can't do it before the reaping. I don't know. The reaping has happened. Oh, no. He's going to take our chicken. Belle is just tired. The girls are sad and up. Both of them. Just crying. I'm going to try to soothe both of them. One at a time, of course. He got the warning, but I just thought Mauricio had more time. Okay, let's try to soothe Reagan. Takoda's coming to check on the girls. He's going to do the same thing. Soothe them both. Now they're thinking Mauricio's gone. He was a really, really big part of their lives. I'm going to have him come potty train Reagan. She's not wanting to do potty training. We'll just keep queuing it up until she'll go. All right, she's going. Oh, she went and got on the potty. Okay, Takoda is coming. Our little girl, Marley, got a thinking skill. We're changing Marley's diaper because she pooped herself. I mean, this is the thing. They're both sad, but the parenthood part must go on. So I'm going to have Takoda come and use the restroom. And then I'm going to see if he can just go to some grief counseling. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's call the sadness hotline. We can start there because if we call them, then from that point, we will know where we can go to get grief counseling. He's not even wanting to ask Belle about it. We'll do the flashcards with Marley. Reagan went right back to sleep. I'm actually going to send Reagan down to eat and then her mom can give her a bath after that because she needs a bath now. I have Belle need to apply the mite treatment to the bees. What we can do is use our bees to cheer ourselves up. I mean, it won't do wonders, but it'll help. Lady Belle, our last old chicken, has died. It's time to give a bubble bath to Reagan. We bathed Marley yesterday, so now Reagan is smelly. Belle is kind of hungry. Takoda is back. I'm going to have him potty train Marley. Sure, he's got a permissive dynamic. Why not? As long as she gets on this potty. We're not going to be permissive about that. Then I'm going to have Belle use the bathroom here and eat. What I'm going to do is have Takoda come and read Reagan to sleep. She's so tired. We'll see if he finishes in time. We're getting calls now. It's probably some people calling now about Mauricio. Bellanita is just getting ready for the funeral because it's in like 15 minutes. We're just going to clean up. We'll be right back at the funeral. We are back and Mauricio is at his own funeral. We are going for a pink formal look, but Belle is in yellow for some reason. And she has lots of pink outfits. Yeah, I don't know, but everybody else looks pretty amazing, actually. I guess Belle is wearing her yellow because she feels like that was a big light in her life. Everybody's going to come out here and they're going to have a moment of silence. Everybody's out here crying. Belle is telling everyone to pause for a moment of silence. Takoda's going to come stand right behind her because he has her back. They just are taking deep breaths and you can see the wind making the trees sway. And Belle takes comfort in the fact that Mauricio would have loved to be out here. Cecilia, her best friend, is taking this quite hard. Rami was really close with Mauricio as well ever since she went to school with Belle and she needed to stay with them when she hit some troubled, hard times. Belle is having a few words with Takoda. And Belle knows that this is not supposed to be super sad, but she can't help but feel that way. She lost her mother too young in her opinion and she just doesn't know. She's definitely sad about what's going on and she's telling everyone, you know, I know sometimes people looked at my dad like he was crazy. I know that sometimes he disturbed people, but he he still was a really good father to me. He loved me and he loved my girls. He supported me. She's really given this heartfelt eulogy because these are her real thoughts about the matter. Even if he was erratic and paranoid, he was always there for her. There was never a time he wasn't there. He was doing his part. She's just breaking down at this point. Takoda is going to give her a big hug. Even though this is his headstone that we have in place, this is Mauricio's casket. And Belle, she's going to drape it with flowers from her garden. I know this is a funeral, but look at the girls sleeping on the bench. They are so cute. I think we disturbed one of them. I'm going to have Takoda come cook. Everybody want to eat. I'm going to have Belle come in. We've got her friend Iris giving a eulogy. I didn't know Grim was our musician. Belle is going to play a song that her dad really liked. Anytime she played, he would request this song. And it's definitely a blues song, but it was Mauricio's favorite because he always said, even if you had a bad kind of day, you could turn it to something good. Belle is pretty sad. Belle and Takoda are just having a little moment together. He's going to go to the restroom. They are actually having a laugh, and that's a good thing. He did cook a soup. Belle is going to whip up a quick dessert. That quick dessert is going to be some milk pudding. The girls are actually pretty well rested and napping. Our baby girl is just weeping. But they are sitting and eating while they cry. Takoda is like, oh, you made some sweets. You know Takoda likes that. He likes sweet stuff. They're just chatting it up. Belle's going to grab a serving of milk pudding as well. While everybody is crying. I mean, Belle is back breaking down, guys. Oh my gosh, including the baby. Which I'm going to cue Belle up to soothe the baby. But Takoda is finding a moment of levity, even though he's very tired. He is over here with Marley. They are just playing away. And he's monster stumping with her. He's having a good time. But the funeral's over. We're going to go home. We will be right back. We are back, and Belle is thoroughly in the throes of anger, grief. And even when Takoda tried to hold her hands the first time, she shrugged him off. He is just going to do what it takes. Their romance has taken a hit. It's like just good friends. She is so mad. She is so upset. He has taken her on this date. Really, it is to reconnect. She's just really angry. He is being romantic, doing what it takes to build them back up. He knows this is going to take some effort. Her losing her dad is a tough thing. He's been used to being on his own for a long time. But Belle has had someone, even if she was the one taking care of him mostly. They come to a very special place, and it's the library, where Takoda took her for one of their early dates, really when they didn't even know if it was a date. And honestly, they are already silver medals. They're gonna go in, and this does mean a lot to Belle. She's even feeling playful. They're a gold medal date, but this is one of the places he took her, and it was his secret place because he used to play chess here with Lily Fwang, one of the only people that would talk to him as a beast. So he is complimenting her. It is also New Year's Eve. He just wants her to know that their family is going to be okay. He's going to share her burden. He is going to also tell jokes about old times. Takoda is just telling her, you remember when we were here and I was dressed like a beast? It was really horrible. I realized that it was horrible. Their romantic satisfaction is back at the top. He's not going to avoid the elephant in the room. Her dad completed his soul's journey. He did everything he wanted to do. He is going to console her, though. Bob Pancakes don't come over here starting no stuff, want to be no stuff. Baby, all the men always hit on Belle, and that's one of the problems. He's being friendly and loving and flirtatious. He's being everything he needs to be. And he's going to tell her, look, I also took these pictures of your dad the other day. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. He's going to banter with his old friend Belle, because if you tuned in from the beginning, you'll know they had a real slow burn romance. She didn't even see him out of his beast costume until, it was a long time. They were even on a friendly vacation together that was turning a little romantic before she even saw him out of his costume. He even explained to her about the lady that was throwing curses. They really got to know each other at the core of who they are. I know that they're going to be okay. Takoda knows that they're going to be okay. Belle knows it too, because they have a strong foundation. And they're actually sharing a little kiss. Since they're kind of in a flirty mood, Takoda is going to tell Belle a steamy story. The girls are at daycare, but I do want to check on them. They actually look really great. As Takoda takes Belle to kiss behind the bookshelf, this is absolutely where we're going to leave this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. This series has been very fun for me, very entertaining. I also think that it was very different just to have this slow burn, this thorough friendship that developed into something so much more, into a beautiful family. So even as they have lost one member of their family, we know that their family is still strong and will thrive. So don't forget to look for them in our live gameplay. replay shortly after this episode airs. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.